You're listening to the True North Success Podcast. Real stories of personal, professional, and financial wins from Alberta's best. With your hosts, Gary Ma and Amy Kim.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Today, my special guest is Etienne Noumen. So Etienne has over 20 years of experience working with technology and data. He helps organizations use geographic data and software such as AI to make better decisions and improve their operations. Outside of work, he builds free learning apps and the host the AI Unraveled podcast. So where he explores how artificial intelligence is shaping our future. It's a real pleasure to have him on the show today. Welcome, Etienne.
Hi, Amy. Nice to meet you. I'm glad to be on the show.
Awesome. So, Etienne, I gave a brief overview of your success. Can you fill in the detail of what you do?
Yes. So you Kim, you talk about what I do. The only thing maybe missing that is very important to me is that I am a father of four very athletic kids who played competitive sport. So that is a big part of my life, right? So they play soccer here in Calgary. Some of them have been in the news. If you Google my name, you'll see some of the story. They have one kid, he's 10 now, he's pretty good, and he was on TV. So when you have four kids who play sport and you work full-time as an engineer and you also run a startup, it's a lot. So I have like 14, 16 hours work and on top of, with the practice and the games and all that. Yeah, so it's a big part of my life.
Awesome. Yes. And also, do you want to give us a little bit more story about your business and what you do?
Yes, so I'm a software engineer. I studied software engineering at Laval University in Quebec. And I came to Calgary in 2005 because in Quebec, as you know, is French, right? So, and French is my first language, but I knew that, to be successful, to really go far here, you need to work in English. So during my last year, I got a job at the University of Calgary, and I came to Calgary to finish my degrees as a visiting student, and also work, directly in a lab. So I've been in Calgary since 2005, so that will be 21 years today. And so I graduated as a software engineer, started working in oil and gas, various oil and gas company here in Calgary, and I also worked a couple of years in Edmonton. And I work in various roles, DevOps engineers, data engineers, and recently I'm a technical lead in a big, one of the biggest company in America, here in Canada. So, and one of them, one of the things that really drives me is I'm a hungry person. I'm never satisfied. So on top of working as a software engineer, I also build businesses, right? So startup. I started with education startup. I built various apps. They are available at Apple App Stores, Google Play Store. So I usually just build stuff for myself, right? So for example, when I work in my company, if I want to learn something that's going to help me in my career, I say, okay, the best way for me to do this is to build something about it. So I just, I build various apps for certification just to learn myself. And when I build those stuff, I also just publish it to the public. So that's how I turn it into also small business. And my company is called Jamga Tech. So at Jamga Tech, I build apps. And recently I started into podcasting. So that's how I created AI Unravel when AI started a couple of years ago. And same idea, I just wanted, to build something that I listen to because I take the train, the public transit to go to work. I just wanted to build something that I listen to myself. So I was building it for myself. So I built it, put it online. A lot of people like it. So now I have about 30,000 downloads every month for the podcast. So every night when I come home after my kids practice at about 9-10 p.m., I work on it for 2 hours, just create those episodes, use my voice and also use AI. It's a combination of AI with human in the loop, and it's really good, and I love it. A lot of people love it, so yeah, that's what I do. So I work as an engineer. I drive my kids to various games, practice every day. Four kids who play competitive sport. It's 4 days per kid. So we go from Monday to Sunday. Monday to Friday they have practice. Saturday and Sunday games. And so my day usually ends at 9, 10 p.m. and I have to work on my podcast and also all those apps that I built. So that's basically how I live.
Awesome. Yeah, I can imagine how busy your day would be.
Yeah.
So, I'm always interested in learning about the story behind it. Could you share how you first got started in that IT field and then even the developing, apps? So, what initially drew you to it, and then what there was any defining moments that helped shape the path you're on today?
Yes, definitely. So my initial training is not software; is electrical engineering. So before coming to Canada, I went to a National Polytechnic Institute in Cameroon, and I studied electrical engineering. So, but I realized that electrical engineering is like you needed to be to be successful in that. You needed to be on the field. You needed to deal with plants, with equipment. It's not really my thing. I wanted to do something where I have full control. And I quickly realized that with in IT, if I know how to write code, I can build things that are very useful from start to end. So that's it, it always fascinates me. So when I came to Canada, I decided to change and then studied software engineering, graduated a bachelor degree in software engineering because I really wanted to be able to have full control of my work from start to finish. That was the my initial love for IT. And it's been that way, right? So even building the podcast, I automate the whole thing myself. All my small business, I build the website. I do everything myself because, yeah, I don't even have
Yeah.
the money to pay people to do it. So I just build everything myself from start to finish. Website, web app, everything. Marketing, I do everything myself.
Wow, awesome. I can see that, especially as a father with the four kids, I
Yeah.
think having that full control, that is very meaningful. So yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
definitely.
Right. So, like, what is the one of the biggest challenges you had have to come overcome in your career?
Yes, so to be successful in IT is really hard. It's a very
Hmm.
very competitive field, right? So you have people from all over the place who are in it. We have all those big company they outsource a lot of work. So when you work in IT, you have to be among the best to keep your job, right? So uh, I've been in job where at a certain point they decided to outsource everything in other countries, and they let go a lot of people. I've been in one of those batches, right? And yeah, so and but so far I've been in my company where I am now for more than 10 years, so it's been good. So those are the challenge. So stay ahead of the game, always learning new skill. When new skill comes, you have to learn, you have to be on top of it, you have to prove to the leadership team that you are on top of it and work on those projects that really benefit the company, because at the end of the day it's a result based thing, right? So if you don't
Hmm.
deliver, you are not useful, so they get rid of you. Those are the big challenge, to be ahead of the game, learn all those tools and software, those processes, and be helpful.
Yeah, that's amazing. Especially someone who, the IT wasn't their first background. So
Hmm.
you did it from the electrical engineering and transforming to IT engineer and the expert. So I can imagine how many challenges you have to go through and then
Yeah,
make sure that you're on the top of things and deliver the value to the company. So
definitely.
with over 20 years of experience in software and clouding engineering, and
Hmm.
spanning even geospatial technologies and AI integration and large-scale cloud migrations. So, from your perspective, what differentiate you as a strong technical leader? Like, how has your experience across different technologies, even different countries, and like large scale systems shape the way that you approach solving complex engineering problems?
Yes, so for me, being like a generalist, knowing a little bit about everything really helped me. Because, like, like I've been in a company where, for example, I remember when mobile apps were very popular a couple of years ago. A lot of IT graduate, they never build mobile apps. So a lot of company don't have people who build mobile app. So, and then there was a project where they wanted a mobile app. They said, who can build it? I said, I can't. Right. So I was literally maybe the only one, just because I learned it myself. So,
Mm.
and how did I learn it? 10 years ago, I grew up playing soccer, and I wanted to build an app to help people find place to play soccer. And I decided to build it myself. That's what I built, an app called Show Up and Play. So by doing it, I mastered that skill. So in that company, when they said who can build the app, oh, I knew how to build it, and that's how I got the project. So on top of doing my normal DevOps engineering work, I was able to build a mobile app that gave me that opportunity. Same thing when the cloud came along, I was trying to teach myself the cloud. So I decided to build app that helped me certify. And that's how I learned quickly about the cloud. So there was a project about the cloud and the selected people already have some experience. So I put my hands up, and I was I've always been in the hardest project in the company. Just like today, the hardest project I'm in is the geospatial project, where we're building a dashboard for our aviation team, so that when the pilot fly across our pipeline, they can see what's going on. And same thing, since I have the knowledge about mobile apps, about AI, about a lot of things, so they pick me up to lead the project. So that's how uh, I am successful, just by being ahead of the game.
I love your story. So
Yeah,
it sounds like I can really resonate that not everybody loves changes and
yeah,
the new technologies, but for you as the father of four kids, and then also like when there's something that you like to have it, but when it's not there, then you just become just the solving the problem for yourself, and then
yeah.
now helping other people. So you're like really good at self taught yourself and learning about the new technology as soon as it's become available. And
Mm.
now you are, how can I say that? Just to become a solution for people as well. So I love your story. So what
Thank you.
exciting, yeah, you're
Mhm,
very welcome. And
mhm.
what exciting plans and initiatives do you have coming up over the next 6 to 12 months?
Yes, so the podcast, the AI podcast that I built, so has been very successful. So and I'm building a small company around it called Jamgamine. So I realized that now with generative AI, like you can stuff that you couldn't do a couple of years ago, you can do it very quickly, right? For example, hospitals, big energy company have to deal with regulation and all that. Sometimes, like, you don't have time. Like, who has time to read this 500-page document? But you can use AI to turn it into a summarized 5 minute, 10 minute, and then it get placed to you. So I built my company around that idea. So it was okay. It was a continuation of my podcast. So I say, okay, I don't have time to read all those regulation that comes up every day. I want to turn it into a podcast, and then I just play it when I drive to work. So that's why I created a company called Jamga Mind. So that's my project now. Yeah, if you are listening, like, I can I can help you turn all your document into nice, really, really nice audio, leveraging AI, so that and it's not repetition. Like, the way I do it, I simulate, right? I simulate a
Mhm.
dialogue between two people talking about specific issues in the document. So it makes it interesting. So that's the difference. So it's not a robotic voice automation. So it's like there's drama involved. So that's what the company Jamga Mind does. So yeah, so that's my project for the next 6 months, and I'm really excited about it. Jamgamind.com if you want to learn more.
Angamind.com. Can you spell it out for us?
Yeah, Jamgamind is D as in date, J as in Jack, A as in Albert, M as in mother, A as in Albert, M as in mother, I as in ink, N as in Nicole, D. Jamga Mine. Jamga is my mom name, so all my companies I usually build it around my mom's name. So that's my way to honor her because she was my hero. JamgaMine.com.
Love that. I love that. So it sounds like things are going very well for you and your business and the new startups. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And yeah, so many business the professionals are learning, and also business owners are learning strong incomes right now.
Hmm.
But it often requires a significant investment of time and the energy. So looking ahead, a common goal is to maintain the same level of income and then
Hmm.
maybe lifestyle while working less. So
Hmm.
especially with inflation at all-time high. As a result, many people are exploring ways to generate income outside of their primary work, such as investing in stocks,
Hmm.
currency, precious metal, or real estate. So, what are your thoughts about income outside of work?
Yes, it's one of the things that I do. So when I build those initiative, at first, initially it's not to make money. I do it just because I love doing it. And when you do something that you love, you enjoy it, and so the way I do it is like I do it, I love it. I solve a problem for myself, but at the same time, if people love it, I try to monetize it. For example, in my podcast now, I have a couple of companies who sponsor it that give me a small revenue. So, and it helps me, right? Because yeah, raising four competitive kids who play sport is very expensive. So so that's how having income on the side is very, very important. But you have to do it without affecting your health, right? So because it takes a lot of work, it's not easy, right? So, and you have a day job. You have a day job. You have to do it sometime at night, on weekends. So yeah, so my way of having that side income is to do those side projects that I do. Some like it doesn't always work, but it's always fun. So some of them
Mhm.
work. I get a little bit of revenue out of it. Some of them don't, but I don't care. I just love doing it.
That's the best way to start. And well, like often I remember that, especially for the younger generations, they often just go and chase the money, the work
Mhm.
that they give the most money, rather than so much that really give them joy and make them happy. I think I totally can see that someone, follow their passion, their love. I think that just lasts longer
Yeah,
from my
yeah.
experience
If
too.
you don't have joy in what you're doing, you're not gonna last long in it. That's what I
Exactly.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. So
Mhm.
as we wrap up, is there any final thought or piece of advice that would you like to share with our audience that who are, software engineer or, data professionals and expanding from their just beyond the coding into areas like a technical leadership or innovation with AI? What advice would you give you them?
Yes. Yes, I have a lot of advices. Like I say, build personal project is really important. I'm here today because, I build a lot of personal project. Just don't rely on what you do in your company, right? So, because, as you can see, those company, they can kick you out anytime. So if they kick you out anytime, you're going to ask yourself, what have I done? Yeah, but if you build even just a small website, that you're on the side for your biking project, at least that's something you own, something that you for yourself, right? Even if it doesn't make any money. So
Mm-hmm.
I really encourage young engineers, young student, build something for yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and have fun doing it. And by doing it, you're gonna learn a lot, and in that knowledge, it's gonna help you be better, have a better career. So always build something for yourself.
Right on. Yes, I totally agree with you. Oh my God, this is such a great advice that I love that. So, Estein, thank you so much for your time today and
Thank
sharing
you.
your great insights and inspiring stories with us. So it was a real pleasure to have you on the show today, Estein. If people would like to connect with you, how they can get a hold of you?
Yes, so go to my website at jamgamine.com. You're probably going to put the link in the show notes. Just Google me. I am on LinkedIn, Etienne Noumen, on Twitter, Noumen. Go jamgamine.com is the best way. All my contact are there. Thank you.
Awesome. So we truly appreciate your time, the perspective you brought to the conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amy. Have a good day.
You too.
Want to share your success story? Apply to be a guest at truenorthsuccessshow.com/guest. We'd love to hear from you.